Okay, so you're back from your exam. How did you find it?
Oh, it went so well, I was very surprised. It only took a few moments, and it wasn't painful or anything. I got through that in a couple of minutes. It was just the waiting and the anxiety before that bothers you a little bit. But you see, if we could only learn not to get bothered when we have something to face. Because very often it's as simple as pie and we get ourselves worked up for it. So, but no, it went very well. I was praying enough to make it go well.
Well, I prayed too.
And I'm sure the Virgin Mary is getting fed up with my requests because I have a request list and it's as long as my arm.
Well, she better start listening.
So,
what's your next request?
eh?
What's your next request? What are you asking her for next?
My next request, well, I know money is not important and I don't need it. But if I won $1 million, I have so many places I would put it. Naturally, I would give a good bit to my children and my grandchildren. Then I'd run down the list for others. You're on the list. And then I would give some for cancer research. And I would give some to the church. And the rest I put it in my pocket. And go and have a hot time in the old town. So that's, I think, what I would do. But I realize that money is not what brings you happiness. It's a bunch of other things.
Yeah, like would you like to go home today?
Oh my God, that's my first request. Yeah. I don't know who I'm supposed to deal with, God or the Virgin, or St. George, or St. somebody. Or I gather them all up and threaten them. You better be good to me, get me out of here. I'm so bad sometimes, the things I say. Well, I just say to amuse myself. And so, anyway, now this will be a change of subject. I'm so pleased that Teeny brought up one of my albums. It has so many wonderful pictures in it, and a lot of them are of the 50th anniversary at Mastergood's. There's a whole bunch of wonderful people in it that came for it, and it was a beautiful, beautiful celebration. And we loved it. Bill liked it too because, we were not party people, but going to something
You could have
like
fooled
that,
me.
with the family matter is entirely different, And it's nice to get together because it doesn't happen very often due to circumstances, So anyway, yeah. So there's some. If you stop to realize, there's still a lot of very fine moments to remember, in life. You just have to think back. And of course, the big thing was I was married to a good person. And then the next big thing was I had 6 healthy children, which was the blessings, So I think that's the end of my speech.
Okay, maybe lunch will come now.
It should be coming around soon.
Because you'll be allowed now. I think your throat is not frozen anymore.
Oh, no. But, so I'll enjoy my lunch because it's over 24 hours I've had anything in my stomach. So,
Let's pray this stays down.
oh, that's the most important thing, that it stays down. And of course, my next big request would be, surely to God, they're going to throw me out of here this afternoon because I'm anxious to be home,
And Carol is coming, so then that would be perfect.
Coming. Yeah.
You go home with her.
Carol is coming, so.
And your electric blanket's on your bed.
Oh my God, that's the nice part. I wish Bill was in it, but he's in another kind of bed.
And so long as he's not with Elizabeth Taylor or Marilyn Monroe.
And so, if you count all your blessings, you know, you still have a lot to be thankful for. And that's what I try to remember. I'm old, I have a very good family, I have very good relatives. I have what I require, what I need. And my kids never gave us any big troubles. And boy, when you list all that stuff, I feel that we've been very much blessed. And I can't thank God enough for all of that. I have a little conversation with him every now and then. So, and I make little requests, but now I'm going to stop making requests because I've been very fortunate in a lot of ways. He's going to get tired of my list. He'll probably wastebasket it. So that's another episode over with, you know. But, and I had a good marriage. Oh, being two Irishmen, of course, we had our moments, because sometimes you're on a different wavelength and men think differently than we do, you know. So it was never too serious. It was never about being unfaithful or any of those big guys. It was just ordinary, everyday, petty things, you know. But got through it. And you see, the best thing about when you have a run-in is the making up.
Yeah.
And you have a real session.
Oh yeah, you like make-up sex is what they call it.
Let's have another fight so we can make up. No,
Oh, so that's why you were a little fighter.
So, no, I've been so fortunate, and I realize it, you know. So, and I've had a good life. So why would I complain when I know there's so many women who have been badly treated and a lot of other bad stuff. So I think I'm excessively fortunate, and we had good families on both sides, you know, big families that knew the ups and downs in life, but we managed to, it was a challenge and we managed to get through it, you know. Now, that's the end of this epistle.
Okay, I'm going to shut it off then, because I think lunch is coming. Goodbye, Madame.
Thank you, Madam, for your interview.
Well, I'll be interviewing part 3 a little later.
Oh, yeah.
Before I leave.
Think of some more stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.